real basic, kind of generic stuff, but then you got one more walk down that ramp. Have you thought about what it's going to feel like walking down that ramp on Saturday?
I mean, I haven't put much thought into it. It's always a really good feeling to walk down the ramp and just see everybody who's there to support me and everyone else in the program. That really put it into perspective. I didn't think it was my last time, so it's a little surreal just having been here for 4 years, but I'm excited, a little nervous, but kind of happy at the same time. Just really looking forward to it.
Before I ask about kind of the what's next chapter, look back first in the memory. Do you have maybe a personal memory of what your favorite time as a Lobo was, and maybe just kind of maybe like personal meaning on the court or something like that, and then maybe just the bigger memory, like as a team or something like that? What are your memories that you're going to take?
I'd say probably the biggest one, and one of my favorites, was when we beat Nevada, when they were nationally ranked and undefeated, because just the feeling of the fans rushing the court, just the environment of the whole game, and just seeing how special UNM can be and just like the type of competition we can compete with. It was just a really good feeling to have, and just to think like this is what it can be when everyone is locked in and on the same page. So that's something that I'll probably keep with me for a long time, for sure.
Personal game, do you remember one game or one moment, one play that maybe stands out for you?
I mean, I remember going in against San Diego State the year after when they were ranked as well, and getting a lot of minutes and having a game high in rebounds, and just knowing that I was on the floor with such talented players and able to hold my own. It just was really reassuring as a player who didn't play a lot, and I'm not like upset that I didn't play as much. It was just a really good feeling to have, just to know that even though I didn't play as much, I can compete.
It was weird, like some of your big minute games were a San Diego State game against like this top 10 team, and you had moments against Graham Ike, who's a first team caliber. Some had him as a player of the year candidate. Like some of your biggest moments have actually been against the best competition, not just the San Jose State kind of games. So you got some big moments, right?
Yeah, and I was, of course, extremely appreciative of that, and I was really happy that Coach had the confidence in me to put me in those moments. And I always just stay ready, like I just have faith in him. He always says, and I believe when he says that his goal is to help us win, and he's going to put us in positions to help the team win. So I was just always ready for whenever my number was called. So just having faith in the coaching and the staff was what allowed me to play when I did.
What's next?
Graduating first, so yeah.
This semester?
Yeah, this semester is my last semester, so I'll have my bachelor's in business administration. And then after that, I am going to be honest, I'm not exactly sure. I definitely want to continue into graduate school to pursue a master's. Probably won't be a master's in business, so I might take a few more undergrad classes to get a master's in what I'm thinking will probably be civil engineering or computer science, one of those two. So definitely school is in the future, and that's all I'm sure of right now.
So you have the graduate transfer option, and immediate eligibility, like playing where you go to school. Is that what you're saying? Do you want to play still? Or do you think maybe not play?
So playing after this year is something that's still in question. I have things to talk about with my parents and others outside of just this staff, and this staff is extremely helpful with everything that I do. But yeah, playing after here is still an option. So depending on where I play on, it will just depend on when I come back for graduate school and things like that. So it's just stuff that I need to talk to my family about still.
So and one more, just I don't want to belabor, but I want to make sure. Have you decided graduate school will be at UNM, or you might pursue graduate school somewhere else? Because you said a couple more undergrad would be here. Right?
Yeah, so I haven't decided yet. But as like I said, it just depends on where I feel is best suited, where I think graduating with that type of degree might be best, like to go out of a school. So just, yeah, it's all up in the air. Like I have like a cloud of a plan, just haven't really pieced it all together.
Options are good, man.
But yeah.
Having options are good.
You spend a lot of time in play, so what can you say about him? And also, Coach Seth might go into coaching. What kind of coach do you think he would be?
I think he'd be like a really laid-back coach. One thing I know about him is he is extremely laid-back. So it'd be pretty cool to see him in the coaching position, to see him being a lot more vocal. because like he will say a few things here and there, and what he says are valid points. So I feel like he has the IQ to be a coach. Just like, I don't want to call it aggression, but like the passion to like vocalize and say things a lot more would be pretty cool to see out of him. But I don't think he can't do it. I really think he could do it.
It's gonna be like a weight room heavy kind of team, right? Like, in order to be coaches, like they're gonna live in the weight room.
For sure, yeah, because he definitely loves being in the weight room, so it makes sense.
What about Saquon? He's another senior that, you know, on Saturday will be, the three of you will be honored. It's been like playing with Saquon the last couple years.
It's been, and it's funny because he always calls us little bro. It's like having an older brother on the team because he always jokes, he always looks out for guys, he's always so caring about what everybody else does. He puts others before himself. He will make someone else look good before he will go get his own, and I really appreciated that about Saquon. And if someone's down, he always picks them up. He always has everybody's back. So he's been like a real leader, and like I said, like a big brother, to me at least. And I feel like others have felt the same way also. And I really appreciate the 2 years I've had with him here at UNM, and he'll be missed, but he's got bigger and better things that will come from being here, so I really look forward to see what he does.
One more quick one. What you went through last year, the whole team went through, it was unique for every one of you guys. I know you weren't even with them the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Between what happened last year and all that, like, I guess, any regrets not pursuing maybe playing somewhere else where you could have got more minutes or anything like that? I mean, you happy with your decision to have been a Lobo for 4 years?
I mean, I'm not going to say I regret it because the fan base and just the support that I've got from being here has just been incredible. Like, not just the support from home, but people I don't know always reaching out, being like, you looked amazing out there when you went out there, like, we're rooting for you, or just walking out in Walmart or in a restaurant, like, oh, you're Jordan Arroyo, like, we love watching you. And I really don't regret it for reasons like that, because just the love that I got from the state and the city especially has just been so incredible. And just like the opportunities that I've had, like just meeting people outside of basketball as well, and also just the opportunities I got on the court. Like, playing Division I basketball is not something that a lot of people get to do, and I did get to play, and I really do appreciate that. I got Division I coaching and Division I competition in practice and in games, and it's something that I wouldn't trade for anything. It's, like I said, an experience that a very select few get to have, and I'm blessed and don't regret not leaving.